On November 24, 1971, a quiet yet historic day began as Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305 prepared for takeoff from Portland, Oregon, bound for Seattle. Among the passengers boarding was a man dressed in a dark suit, wearing a black tie and sunglasses. He carried a briefcase and had a one-way ticket under the name Dan Cooper. No one paid much attention to him, just another face in the crowd, or so it seemed. Shortly after takeoff, this mysterious man ordered a bourbon and soda, relaxing as the plane leveled off. He seemed calm and casual, a regular passenger, but in the middle of the flight, everything changed. Cooper quietly handed a note to a flight attendant. She assumed it was just his phone number, but as she turned to leave, he stopped her, and his words were chilling. He told her to read the note, which stated, "I have a bomb startled." The flight attendant looked at him, unsure if he was serious. Cooper opened his briefcase just enough for her to see inside. There it was, a jumble of wires and what appeared to be sticks of dynamite. It was real. Calm and composed, Cooper began listing his demands. He wanted $200,000 in cash, 4 parachutes, and a fuel truck waiting when the plane landed in Seattle. The flight attendant relayed his demands to the pilots, who quickly informed air traffic control. News of the hijacking spread fast, and the FBI moved quickly to fulfill his requests. They gathered the cash, which was made up of $20 bills, and assembled 4 parachutes, preparing for the handoff in Seattle. With everything in place, the plane touched down in Seattle. Cooper, true to his word, allowed all 36 passengers to leave, sparing them. Only a few crew members remained on board as he accepted the ransom money and the parachutes. Then, with his next set of instructions, Cooper ordered the pilots to take off again, this time heading south toward Mexico City. Once in the air, as the plane flew over the dark, forested landscapes of the Pacific Northwest, Cooper made his final move. He instructed the crew to stay locked in the cockpit and then made his way to the back of the plane. He opened the rear door and, with the money strapped to him, parachuted out into the stormy night below. And just like that, he vanished. The FBI launched one of the largest manhunts in history, scouring the forests, rivers, and mountains below for any sign of Cooper or the money. They combed through every inch of the suspected drop zone, but no trace of him was ever found. It was as if he had disappeared into thin air. Over the years, clues emerged, and so did questions. Nearly a decade later, a young boy stumbled upon a rotting bundle of $20 bills while digging by the Columbia River. The bills matched the serial numbers of Cooper's ransom money, but this lead turned into yet another dead end. The rest of the money was never recovered, and the identity of D.B. Cooper remained a mystery. Numerous suspects were questioned, and theories were proposed. Some believe Cooper survived the jump, going on to live quietly under a new identity. Others think he perished in the dense forest that night, unable to survive the dangerous landing. Despite decades of investigation, his identity remains unknown, and the D.B. Cooper case is still open, unsolved. D.B. Cooper's story has since become legend, a daring heist, a mysterious escape, and a name etched into history as one of the greatest unsolved mysteries. The FBI never closed the case, leaving the door open for answers. And so, the question remains, who was D.B. Cooper, and where did he go?